Hi, hello, how are you, Amanda? Seint artist. We're going to talk about mature lips. I'm going to do my lips and I'm going to show how to line them, contour them. I'm going to do some things. Take what you want, leave the rest. But this is my favorite thing to do with my lips, but also another part is what I've been working on for my lips because they are changing. And one of the nice things about Seint makeup, cream-based 3D makeup, is that it changes with you. And as things are growing and not growing, your makeup can stay the same and work with all of it. So while our nose and our ears keep growing, I'm pretty sure they just suck the life right out of our lips because they keep shrinking. Now, I don't do the filler thing, so I have some stuff on my lips that are changing, and I'm going to do a few things that I have found that really help give my lips the structure that I feel that they're losing. And one of the things I do is I contour, but I also feel like it comes into play when you're lining your lips. So I'm going to be using the multitasker brush today, and we're going to go in, and the first thing I want to do is create fullness. And so I'm going to go into my contour, which is cedar, and I'm just going to give myself a little soul patch here with cedar. Not a lot, just a little, and this is going to give the illusion of a curl, which is going to add that fullness to my lip. I'm going to do the same thing on the top. I'm going to outer line my upper lip with cedar. Now, we're not going to keep this as a liner, but already it's created a structure because I only put it in the middle. I'm going to grab a little bit of my lightness and I'm going to create a greater than, less than that touches the corners of my lips, but then it also goes outside of that contour. And what I'm doing here is creating pout and structure, but with our lips, we have almost like this double lip line. And it sounds kind of funny. So I'm tapping out my brightness. I don't want it to look like I just ate a powdered donut, but I do want that brightness to give me that structure and pout and to suck it in right here. And then I'm going to tap with my finger. I'm going to rub this contour out right up here and up at the top. So already I have a little bit of a structure using that shadowing and that brightening. The next thing I want to do is have a fully structured lip. So we're going to go in on the small end of our multitasker brush. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my main highlight and I am going to color in that outer line. It's really over here. You will see that you have your lip line, and then right up above it, you can see there's discoloration, and then you see structured lip color. Does that make sense? And so I am going to cover up that outer lip line right here. I'm not going to use that brightening. I'm going to color it the color of my skin tone on both sides. So my main highlight is Athens. And so I'm just going over on the outer corners. I'm pretty much coloring in my actual lip. And I'm just going to tap this out and let them work together with that brightening. And there we go. This makes my lips look smaller, but I'm working on the outside, not the middle. It's this weird thing that I don't know how to explain, but this structures my lip in such a beautiful way that gives me fullness, but it helps with the maturity of my lips. Because if I go all the way out to the corner, it can pull my lips down and it can make them look saggy. And I don't like saggy. Nobody likes saggy. I'm going to go into my lip liner. I love using, it's on the middle layer here, Renaissance. It's satin, but it is a very dense lip color. I think it has something to do with the pigment. I am going to grab a small little mirror here in my little brow palette, and I'm going to go in on that small end, and I am going to use, pick the whole thing up here. I'm going to use Renaissance. I'm going to fill up the tip of the small end with that dark Renaissance. I'm going to start at my Cupid's bow, and I am not outer lining. I'm going to the very edge of my lip, and I'm filling in the middle, okay? Not filling and lining the middle, just like we did with the contour, but now we're doing our lips, and we're going right here in the middle and structuring our lip line down here and up here. So we have this. Now we're going to pop into the lip, and we're going to get that inner lip line. Same on this side. If you look at your lips, study them. It's your lips. And if you like this method, great. If you don't do it. This isn't a rule. This is not you have mature lips, this is what you have to do. This is if you have mature lips and you want to try something new, try it. And if you like it, do it. That's how I am with everything. Try a method, see if you like it. And if you don't like it, don't do it. It's makeup. It washes off. I like that. So we're just doing that inner lip line, following and attaching it to that lip liner on the bottom that does go to the outer part. This gives you that, you still have lip structure, you still have lip fullness, but it doesn't hit those maturing areas, and using something nice and dense like Renaissance is going to help with bleeding. This helps with those lines, the straw lines, if you will. Your lip glosses, your lipsticks that are very creamy aren't going to bleed into those. I had a grandma and that happened to her, and had she known. So we're just doing that inner lip liner, attaching it to the main lip liner that we did earlier. Then I'm going to take a color. I'm going to use Maui because I love Maui, and it's now here forever, and I didn't want to, not that I couldn't. I didn't like using it because everybody say, what color is that? And then I'd have to say, Maui, can't get it. But now I could say, Maui, you can get it. And I'm going to put this on my finger. I like using a gloss. Adding a little bit of shine is going to help with fullness. It's going to help it look more youthful. If you use it dry, it can make your lips look dry. And so we're going to take that Maui and we're going to fill it in. And we're going to let it work with Renaissance or whatever. You can use your contour. If you have indigo, that's another really pretty one. I used to do that all the time. If you have Bella, Astoria, Cedar, any of those, just use those as a lip liner. I like using something dense because it creates a really good barrier. And I'm just going to let this marry in using my finger with that lip liner all the way to the edge. We don't want that dreaded 1994. I don't even know what they called it when it was just a dark lip liner and then you filled in with something light but left it dark. I don't know. But look at how nice it looks. It looks very clean. It comes together. And this is inside my lip line, but you still see these nice, youthful lips. When you're looking at lips and they're pouty and they're nice, it's not out here. This is not where we're looking to be all... I mean, when we kiss, it goes away. You want it right in the middle. So this helps give structure. It makes it more youthful, and using something glossy. If you want to have a little extra pout, you can absolutely, use an illuminator or grab a little bit of your brightening. Highlight, mine is Sunlit. You can pop that right there in the middle. Right there in the middle. And it'll just create a little pout. I'm not saying turn your whole lip the color of your concealer, but it does add a little pout to the outside, and that's a nice, beautiful, structured lip. And as you do this more, it does get faster, and if you're not talking like I do all the time, it's going to go way faster. So that's it. That's how I like to structure my lips lately, because they are maturing, and when I go fully on the outline, I just feel like it pulls my lips down, and I don't want to look like a fish. You know those fish you see that look sad at the aquarium, and they're like, help me. You don't want to look like that. You want to look like a happy human. All right, that's it. That's my lip lining tutorial. We're just going to call it a lip lining tutorial, and contouring helps. You don't have to. Again, take what you want, leave the rest, and if you like it, do it. If you don't like it, forget about it. All right, have a great day.